Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Thursday. Frank the Tank Pod on 9 a.m. today, so we're going to move relatively quickly. It's going to be a nice solid hour, but don't have a lot of time to waste. So let's get right into our stretch. Groins are nice and sore after our barbell madman circuit yesterday. We're doing power cleans, overhead presses, and parallel squats. So I'm really feeling it in here. I'm going to get on the treadmill in 2 seconds.
No, you're good.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. In fact, why don't I move this here for you?
I'm
Give you this space.
good.
I'm going to finish my warm up on the ground, and then I'll get on the treadmill and you'll have space. Got to be a team effort here. Got to be a team effort. Good morning. So the gym is a little packed today. So we're accelerating our stretch here. Gonna give these guys some extra floor space. Get on the treadmill. Get a nice run in here, which I actually really like because my groin area is very sore from those crazy sets yesterday. There's a little frog stretch. All right. How you doing, Patrick?
Sore from yesterday for some reason.
That's what I was just saying. My groins are sore from. You should try it sometime. Lightweight,
Yeah, I used to do it when in CrossFit.
the deadlift
Yeah,
into
CrossFit,
the
they have
press into the squat.
They have like a thing called a bear complex,
Huh?
which is you do a deadlift,
Yeah.
then you do a power clean, then you do a press, then you do a back squat, then you go back down.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
What's it called?
A bear complex.
It's an actual thing.
Yeah.
I love when I accidentally am doing
But
real
it's
thing.
like, yeah, it's.
All right, chat. I did the bear complex yesterday, and my man Patrick here is confirming that it's quote terrible. Yeah, I'm sore as shit from it, so I'm gonna run through that soreness
Yeah.
because we don't take days off, baby.
Yeah. When I saw you start doing that, I was like, oh god. I was like flashbacks.
Out of curiosity, what's the normal weight? Because I only do it with 95 pounds and
Yeah,
it's
it just
hard
depends.
as fuck.
It's a lighter weight.
Yeah.
Because it's, I mean, especially with the
Behind the head is
going
very
behind the head,
dangerous.
and then-
Yes.
Because the way they do it is you do the behind the head, you do a back squat, and then you have to go back.
That's
up,
what I do
then
too.
go back down.
That's exactly what I do.
But
Yeah,
you
no.
back off your shoulders is so hard.
When you're doing that motion, you have to perform perfect.
Yeah.
So if you try to do heavy weight and sacrifice squat, you're gonna.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people try to go like, those macho guys trying to put a lot of weight on
It's
there.
the dumbest thing.
As soon as you try to
Don't try to lift heavy weight, guys. JJ Watt, Aaron Donald, they're all going to be stronger than you.
Yeah.
You got to focus on your form and maximizing yourself. All right, I'm going to start. Sorry, Patrick told the bear what?
Bear complex. Bear complex.
Bear complex. Someone in the chat, please write bear complex for me. I love that name. Also, anyone in the chat that's going to be watching the podcast today at 9 a.m. Eastern, if there's anything you want me to bring up, you can always tell me here. Mikey and Frank won't really know. Florida nightmare. Every day. My brother. 'cause you're running high. Daddy's got a new 45. Podcast in just over 2 hours. I'm going to celebrate the Mikey Bus. Mikey, actually, I like that Mikey Bus. The Mikey Buses. Mikey Bus. You can see without doing my regular warm-up, it takes more time for the sweat to break. So we've passed a mile, and now we're just starting to get to my sweat point, which, if you watch this crazy morning, whatever you want to call this, it's normally at the 0.8 mark. So just now, I'm going to start to feel that extra power from the endorphins. If you can get yourself into the state of discipline, where every morning you get to that sweat point, it might be 0.2 for you, it might be 0.4. You might only be walking, you might only be jogging, it doesn't matter. Everybody's different. But when you feel the cardiovascular physically kick in, and then it starts affecting you mentally, that's when you've already won the day. No matter what happens the rest of the day, you did one thing for yourself and for everybody that loves you. Just you took care of yourself. Don't let anyone take that away from you. All right, let's go on to Led Zeppelin. Cover by heart, still obsessed with it. Even though it's Stairway to Heaven, still really memorizing every inflection of every word. But God, do I love this live performance. Steady build up.
chords, the orchestra kicking in. The guitar solo. A true tribute. This will help a lot with the tightness in my groin from yesterday's pair complex workout. A lot of people when they're sore tight try to avoid it the next day. And that soreness, that tightness carries over to day 2, day 3, day 4. That's how you end up falling out of your routine. By routine, I mean just going to the gym every day. You don't have an excuse. For that first day, you come right in, stretch it out, get on the treadmill. It's not that today the soreness is going to go away, but whether it's tomorrow or the day after, I'll be back at 100% more quickly. The difference between being soft and not. Come on, boy. miles. So the groin's on fire. It's going to be counterintuitive, even a little scary to walk uphill here. We're still going to do it. We're going to go right at the soreness. We're going to go at a 10 incline, move for 3 minutes. And we're going to get into some yoga stretches. Keep those legs stretched out. So we just got 3 minutes here. So we pop up to 10. Then I've got like 5 miles in the sun, frankly. So good for your butt, so good for your hammies, building up your hip flexors. If you move side to side, this is going to accelerate your ability to have your abs pop. Two minutes. Really try to stay twisted. One minute. Come on, twist. 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. There it is. All right, so as a reminder, did a lot of parallel squats, power cleans on top of air squats, on top of running yesterday. So we worked the groin really well. What we're going to do now is hit some post-run yoga to really make sure we fully stretch those bad boys out. And then we'll wrap it up with a pump. But this yoga session we're going to do here, I would say it's definitely for all levels. And if you can't quite get the full stretch, it doesn't mean you can't start practicing the motion. Meaning reach as far as you can. If I'm touching my toes and you can only get to your knees, don't give up. I can only get to my knees too at one point. You got to bit by bit work on your breathing. When we get to the hardest stretch point, try to be exhaling. When you go down to touch your toes, take a second one. Let your body weight kind of fall forward. And just keep practicing those motions
And I promise you, get better. But if you get demoralized right from the jump, you're not giving yourself a chance. You're not being fair to yourself. It's like if you were a basketball coach and you took a guy out, the moment he misses a shot, we've all had coaches like that. If you ever played sports, you can't win that way. You can't play well that way. You can't play under anxiety. You just go out there and go loose. That's what the idea is here. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. All right, here we go. So Patrick and I are here every morning. Every now and then there's this other guy who comes in. Nice guy, but he just takes like as much space as humanly possible. So there's two benches that were sprawled out. Patrick's trying to set himself up, but luckily, no, you're good. I was just showing him how the other guy like takes a.
Oh yeah.
It's like when you're in a subway. You need to take your backpack off, put it between your legs, get up for the ladies, like make room for people.
Yeah.
Don't be a schlub and take up half the fucking gym when it's a tiny gym. That's why I got on the treadmill quickly. All right, I digress. I'm gonna get into some yoga here. If you hear any big grunts, that's Patrick doing his deadlifts.
I know. I'm done. I'm doing the rows now. My legs are not.
He's a monster. Patrick's a monster. Okay. Trying to get the right view, guys. Sorry, I struggle with this sometimes. I think that'll be good. You're actually resting between two bench presses. That's garbage, Jenks. Come on, Jenks. Think, Jenks. Maybe this is the best version. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to get into our yoga now. Hands up, palms up, interlock fingers, twist upward, look up and exhale. Hands out to the sides. Turn one way, turn the other way. Back up. Interlock, twist. It's time to reach forward. And from this forward reach, slowly exhale. Coming down to touching your toes, your feet are together. Eventually, trying to get your hands behind your heels, trying to touch the ground. Let's keep our left hand down. Reach up with our right. Switch up. On your way. On your way. Stagger steps. Front foot's facing forward, back foot's our anchor. Warrior three pose. And back. And then forward into a triangle. Trying to keep our legs straight. 2 feet and the hand up in the air is making the triangle. What's up, Veronica? Veronica, Florida Nightmare, and Dave K. Always in the chat. Appreciate you guys. We're going to drop our left hand and go into a reverse triangle. This is a great stretch for the groin. Let's bring our hands down, kick out, Vinyasana, downward facing dog. Now let's do it with the other leg, kick it up, kick it forward, come straight up, anchor your back foot, warrior three. Triangle. Reverse triangle. Put as little weight on this hand as possible. Really get it on the groin and stretch it out. Hands back down. Upward facing dog. Yasana. Downward facing dog. Now on the left side, we're going to do 5 knee to elbows. After 5, we step through. Keep our right hand down. Whoa. I'm going to keep all the weight on your feet. Reach up. Great groin stretch as well. And we're going to lean. Reach forward. Really nice stretch for the back too. Foot back. We're facing dog. Vinyasana. Facing dog. Right leg. Amazing Grace came on again. Go for a pigeon pose. Cross our leg in front of us. The leg behind us go flat. So really stretch out our groin, as well as our hip flexors. It's an awkward position if you haven't practiced this. So take it slowly. This will be a little bit of a better angle. Taking my knee, you can see how it's bent, letting it go down flat, letting my torso fall over it. My back leg is straight back here. Okay. Staying on the groin. Go into butterfly. So again, rather than avoiding the stiff mat muscle, we try to attack it. Warm it up, loosen it up. We don't push it, we activate it. So it knows not to stay stiff all day. It knows that it's not getting a long vacation coming up. Feet apart. Good morning, everyone. Bear complex. Thank you, Florida Nightmare. It's power clean into the press squat, power clean. It's a wild combo. I thought I had made it up, like more or less. It had never been done before. I just think it's a real thing because it's so preposterous. Okay. Last couple little bits of yoga here before we lift some weights. Cat-cow. This is one of those exercises, one of those stretches that you see me do every single day. It's not an accident. Donkey kicks. Song in your hair just came on, and it always makes me think of Andy Bernard in The Office. I miss The Office. I haven't watched it all the time. I watched that all the way back when it was first coming out on like iTunes, and I was in college. That's how old I am. Back before streaming existed. Okay. 7:50. Okay. I noticed we haven't done any sit-ups yet today, so let's get into those. Bang out 100, and we'll start lifting. I've got about 25 minutes left because I need to go to the office and get prepared to do the podcast, conquer the day, plan for our upcoming Chicago trip. But upcoming visit to an NFL training camp I got booked. Upcoming first pitch that we're going to go to with Stu Feiner. Got a lot cooking, guys. And we got some great episodes. Tomorrow, Frank walks will be with Diana Rossini, and she was awesome. It was also hilarious when she came on the stream and Frank acted like Frank. Yeah, hey. Tomorrow's going to be a special workout. I'll treat you guys about it later, but I'm going to hit some aggregate targets for that day, for just tomorrow. For example, it'll be X hundred sit-ups, X hundred pull-ups, push-ups, jumping jacks, things of that nature. To be honest, I lost count a while ago, so I'm going to go at 50. Ah. 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Body armor. Dave K. All right, let's do some leg lifts. Been staying away from them ever since I had that bit of tightness in my neck and kind of left trap area. So I've intentionally let it rest a bit, and we're slowly working our way back in with basically sets of 20 rather than 50 or 100. This is how I like to do it, where I don't need to shut things down every time I get a little bump, a little strain. You work around it, and then you slowly work it back. That's also why you can tell I'm trying to keep my arms in a position where my shoulders are not really being affected at all by the motion. Mitigate any chance of a strain. Whereas if they're behind my head or if I'm holding them straight out, puts a little more pressure on the shoulders. See, that was muscle memory. I have to be disciplined. No hands behind the head. I think I've done over 20. All right, let's get our pump. Good job with our core. No, let's do one set of bridges first. Then we'll do that. So great when you got sore groins. Just really working them. Great exercise if you want to impress your significant other in bed. All of a sudden you start bridging them in the air, they'll be fucking stunned. But make sure you practice first. It's a lot harder with a person on top of you. But it's doable. Leg up. really hurts. It doesn't hurt, it really burns. I'll show you one more time with one leg. See, I can't even get my leg perfectly in straight. Shows how much work I have to do. Nine, 10. Sorry, I just broke into sit-ups by accident, but we're gonna get to 200 now. Come on. 75, 74. $50. $21, $20, $19, $18, $16, $15, $13, $11, $9, $7, $5, $3, $0. Okay, so now we're running a little low on time. I'm going to be live on the air on a podcast in an hour and a half. So just for context. Patrick, am I okay on the
you're good.
the terrible tower here?
You're fine. I'm like, my body's telling me to stop.
You say your body or your wife?
Yeah, no, my body. My body's like, yeah, you've done enough today.
All right, got your ass in here. All right, we're gonna do a super fast pump here.
Have a good day, Matt.
Have a good day.
You too. Please.
So yesterday we did a lot that required hard work on our shoulders and traps. So right now our terrible tower circuit is really focusing on our biceps, triceps, and then a bit on our shoulders, but more our back and arms on the pull-ups, as well as our abs. A lot of people underestimate to be able to do pull-ups well, you have to be able to control your body weight. So the more cardio you do, more stretching, better your balance, your flexibility, the better you can control that weight, the easier it is to pull it up, to hold it up, to slowly let it down under control. All of it. Control the body weight. No pain. The other thing with pull-ups that people underestimate is how many different grips you can use and how the grip that feels best for someone else absolutely might not be what's easiest for you. The grip is going to dictate which muscles are being isolated and relied on the most. If you have big biceps, these will be easier. If you have a big back, pulling up like this will be easier. If you want to get good at all of them, switch up your grip each time. Now you'll see me go super wide. Whew. Uh, come on, boy.
Ah. One more set. Huh. Come on, boy. Uh, Sip of body armor before my last pull-ups. Shout out body armor. Choose better. Whew. That was great work. Great Tower of Terror superset. Incredibly effective pump. That was in 10 minutes. Ah. Ah. 290, 291, 292, 93, 4, 5, 6, 7, 300. hope one thing you guys can tell from my exercise is that you don't have to box yourself into one thing. Unfortunately, the fitness industry, like any industry, constantly contradicts itself, withholds information, or even just misleads people based on what will maximize selling their product. And you won't ever get that bullshit from me. It's not that all my stuff is the best stuff or the right stuff, but I think it's the best stuff for me. And I encourage you to be patient with yourself, figure out your body, and then combine different methods of exercise to find the best hybrid routine that's not just healthy for you, but actually brings you pleasure in the process. Like right now, I'm not suffering. This is my time of freedom. I love this. I wouldn't be able to do it every day if I didn't love it. Some days I don't feel like it, but I know how much I'll feel better if I do it. And that's part of that love. But you'll never do this based off of wanting results. And that goes for most things in life. The only way to keep yourself properly motivated for long-term goals is to find your own little ways to buy in and love the process. Shot. 60 left. $48, $47, $6. $40. $30. $20. $10. Ah. 400 sit-ups on the day now. We got in our run. We got in some yoga. We had a great Tower of Terror circuit where we did superset, bicep, tricep, pull-ups, all different grips, all different muscles. We're going to grab our old trusty 20-pound dumbbells for our traditional pump. Groin still sore, but don't really notice it as the rest of my body is intoxicated with endorphins, ready to fucking dominate the day. And from regular curls, now we're on hammer curls. Reverse. Back to regulars.
hammers. I'm not counting going off of pain. Woo! So now when your arms are on fire, rather than be soft, we're going to see what we can do on the pull-up bar. Woo-wee! Your 20s back. It's going to be our last set. I get to work. I call my parents. Review my notes for the podcast. You know, it's a heavily scripted show. Frank the Tank Pod, you know. Everything Frank says is on the teleprompter. Suck it up. What the fuck was that? All right. Great workout today. Tight hour. Very efficient. Tons of work done. I'm going to start a new tradition starting tomorrow, which is Friday challenges. So I'm going to put together a checklist of difficult shit I got to get done tomorrow. And you guys get to talk all the shit if I don't make it there. Have a great Thursday. Live it up. We're almost at the weekend. Love you all.